Good morning. This is now day 3 of my Hebridean trip, day 2 of showings. It's windy, still very windy. It's just like being constant. It's not, well, it's gusty, but then the constant wind is still just and there's nothing, but it's a very exposed place, considering that essentially beyond it's just Canada. That's just the full force of the Atlantic that we're getting here. So yeah, it's no shelter whatsoever. It's just a bit concerning because tomorrow I'm due to get another ferry to South Uist. Let's just hope that the weather's okay for that, because at the moment I think it's another day of ferry cancellations. I think, well, I assume, because that's just, I wouldn't want to go out in that. I would not want to go out in that. Anyway, yeah, day 3. 4 showings today, so let's get on with
In the US has been cleared of murder after his drawings of golf courses were featured in a sports magazine. Lawyers decided to have another look at Valentino Dixon's case and found flawed evidence. Another man's now confessed to the killing. On to sport then, Jose.
So there was meant to be a showing at 11 o'clock. A couple of hitches. Number one, the film that we were meant to show I didn't actually have. I wasn't actually given the film, so I was going to replace it with another one that wasn't on the schedule for this place. So that's number one. Number two, nobody turned up anyway, which is a shame, but in hindsight it's kind of good because didn't have a film to show. The actual film that I wanted to show didn't have. So what I'm doing right now is still in the hall currently, but making use of the projector. And so I've got my computer down there just looking at stuff. And then I've got DMTC's laptop just here, as you can see, with the, and I'm creating stuff for the next show that we've got coming up. So the lighting for the next show that we've got coming up. So I've got Chamsys running on the laptop, and I've got the visualizer on the big screen over there. So yeah, so it's given me time to do this, which is good. So I'm going to continue on with that, and I might go exploring a little later on. I'm not sure yet, so we'll see how that goes. So I'm still at the this little community hall. In between shows at the moment, the weather's finally laying down a bit. It's not as windy, because you can really hear the wind coming hitting the building. It's weird to, yeah. It's not scary. Building's solid. But it's just annoying when they're playing films and stuff. As you can see, didn't bother gelling my hair today because there's no point if it's going to be windy. Just going to do what happened yesterday and just go all messy and horrible. So and then so at the moment still just kind of working on stuff on Chamsys. There's not much else to talk about today. It's kind of a boring day. We had a bit of an issue earlier because we didn't have the film. I think I told you this, but we didn't have the film that we were meant to have. But no one turned up anyway, so cancelled the showing. And then just had some archive footage as well. We didn't have all of that, unfortunately. It didn't arrive in time. It was meant to last about an hour, but hasn't. It's only just over half an hour it lasted. But it means I can work on more stuff, so, it's not, swings and roundabouts, isn't it? So yeah, the next film we're showing is called, if I have a look when it's because it's scrolling through my thing at the moment. It's called, it's not a plastic, Falcons, that's it, The Falcons. Documentary. I think it's about some football team in Iceland or something, I don't know. We'll find out when we watch the film. So yeah, standard day. See you again. See you guys in a bit. Ta.
Across the phone, like they stole an old Holly home. Glad we nearly forfeit.
So hi guys, as you can see the hall behind me, it's still a bit windy, but it's not as bad as it was. It's an absolutely beautiful day apart from the wind. So still got a couple of more films to shoot, and that's me done here. I'm up to Southwest. One thing I love about this place is the acoustics are insane. There's really nice reverb time. You can probably hear it. Listen. Really nice reverb time. So what's coming up is me just playing about a bit. There is a castle on a cloud. I like to go there in my sleep. On tiny floors for me to sweep. Not in my castle on a cloud. There is a lady all in white, holds me and sings a lullaby. She's nice to see and she's soft to touch. She says, Cosette, I love you very much. I know a place where no one's lost. I know a place where no one cries. Crying at all is not allowed. Not in my castle on a cloud.
When the cracks in the low part of the stone.
evening. So, as we back at the B&B for one final night, I'm up very early tomorrow morning. So I finished the packing up and everything was about 10 o'clock. And yeah, so I finished about then. And then I'm up tomorrow morning at 5:30 to get the ferry to Uist and do one more day of showings there. And then that's me home on Saturday. I think it's Thursday today. I have no idea. I've lost the track of days. So yeah, today was a bit, I want to say, disappointing. I had to cancel the first film because I didn't have the right one. I wasn't given it, and two, nobody actually turned up anyway, which was the same. And then the one at 5 o'clock, sorry, 5:30, no one turned up to that either. So, which is disappointing. But either way, I still do my job, whether there's people there or not. And then, but luckily there was a good fair number of people came to one at 7:30, which was an eye-opener for sure. It was about the plastics in the ocean. You really don't actually get a sense of the scale of it, even when you just hear it on the news. Watching this documentary really opened your eyes up. Yeah, done a lot of work on lighting stuff and things like that, so it's been I'd say a productive day for me. But, yeah, so off to Uist tomorrow. Hopefully there'll be better phone signal, I doubt it. And then heading home, back to civilization. So, see you guys tomorrow. Night night.